Okay, we're a couple of weeks into our New Year's health kick, so I think it's time to talk about cake. Our next guest will not only talk about it, she's going to show us a few of her beautiful cake designs. Miri Nadler is a self-taught cake artist and the owner of 10 Bloom Cakes in North Carolina. We're so happy to have you. Welcome, Miri.
Hi, it's so great to be here.
So I understand today you're making a whoopie pie, which although I've eaten a few in my day, I don't know much about. So why don't you tell us what you're doing there?
Yes, so today we are going to make heart-shaped red velvet whoopie pies, which are absolutely perfect for Valentine's Day. You can do this with your significant other or your kids. So I'm just going to go ahead and get to it. You're going to take a really large bowl. And we're going to start with the red velvet cake. We're going to put in sugar, flour, and then I have some baking soda, some salt, and then it's not red velvet cake without some cocoa powder. You definitely need a little bit of that. You're going to stir all your dry ingredients. By the way, you can do this with a boxed cake as well. We're just doing this one from scratch, but everything can be either done from scratch or just bought from the grocery store. In a smaller bowl, I'm going to put our wet ingredients, which is oil, buttermilk, vanilla, egg whites, and vinegar. And vinegar is actually what gives a red velvet cake a really, really smooth texture, that velvety texture that you're looking for. And you're going to mix that up. And then we can't forget the red food coloring, which I use gel food coloring that you can get from any craft store, but you can also get it just the regular food coloring at the grocery store. Once that's mixed, you just pour the wet ingredients into the dry ingredients, and you mix this up. And I prefer to do it with a whisk, especially if I'm doing it with my kids, because I don't have to worry about little fingers getting all mixed up into the batter, into the electrical things. And also, you don't want to overmix. So once that's all mixed, you want to pour it into a 9 by 13 casserole dish. Actually 2 of them, and you want to distribute it evenly. You put it in the oven for 21 minutes at 350. And out comes these wonderful sheets of cake right here. So next you want to take your heart-shaped cookie cutter, and I'm actually going to place my whoopie pie on this plate here, and I'm going to cut out this heart-shaped piece of cake, just like this. And I've taken just store-bought buttercream, put it in a zip bag, and I cut the bottom with scissors. Then, like I can pipe it on here, just put it right there onto the piece of cake, cut out one more slice of my heart shape, and I can put it right on top. Next, I have taken just some chocolate syrup from the grocery store. You want to shake it really, really well. And then you can just drizzle it to your heart's content, make it as messy as you want. And then you have this really, really pretty whoopie pie for your loved one on Valentine's Day. And you can eat it with your hands. It is a little bit messy with the drizzle, so you can also eat it with a fork.
Miri, I can't believe you just made us from start to finish the most perfect whoopie pie for Valentine's Day. And I was laughing when you said to use a whisk because my daughter likes to pull the hand mixer out of the bowl while it's still on and everything goes everywhere. Yes. So great advice there. We only have under a minute left, but tell me what you're doing when you come to Tampa, Florida, and what you're doing when you get here.
Yes, so I'm having a workshop in Tampa on January 31st. All the information is on my website, and I teach people how to decorate cakes with palette knives. So that's kind of what I'm known for, is palette knife cake decorating. And here's an example of one of my cakes.
Wow.
Right here. So we'll learn how to do that together. It's completely COVID-friendly, mask required, social distancing, all of that. Tickets are very limited, but we have a great time.
Excellent. So find out more information at 10bloomcakes.com. Miri, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Daytime, we'll be right back.